was rushing to get to school when I suddenly realized that the man walking beside me was actually my husband. But my husband didn't recognize me at all. He just looked confused and walked away. So after school, I went straight to his house and barged right in. ただいま。
ただいま。違うよ。間違ってるよ。
Once I got inside, I had this nostalgic look on my face and told the man directly that I was his wife, Maya's mother. When he heard this, he couldn't help but burst out laughing. He thought I was just kidding around. But without saying another word, I rushed into my daughter's room and touched her face. こんなに大きくなった。若い時の私そっくり。Then I ran back downstairs and found my memorial photo in the living room. I scolded them, saying that I obviously had so many beautiful photos. They shouldn't have used such an ugly one. 本当に死んじゃったのね。私が死んだのが10年前。つまり10年前に死んでまた生まれ変わった。はい。今日はいきなり思い出したのよ。私、新島孝恵だって。Both mother and daughter thought something was wrong with my brain and were about to call my parents. But when I saw the takeout containers on the dinner table, I started criticizing them again. I told them that we had such nice dishes at home, so they should put the takeout food on proper plates instead of eating straight from the containers. Otherwise, what was the point of buying those dishes? Suddenly, I heard a bell ringing outside. I realized it was getting late, so I had to head back. だから圭介、あんた10年経ったからっていくらなんでも老け込みすぎよ。どこのジジイかと思った。ジジイ。Before leaving, I said I'd come back again tomorrow. With that, I left happily, leaving behind a father and daughter who were completely baffled. The next day, I headed straight to their house after school, but this time nobody was home. I skillfully found the spare key from under a flower pot nearby and went inside. I found the secret stash of money I had hidden away, then opened up a photo album and looked happily at pictures of what used to be a happy family. But when I saw a blank page, I realized that in the 10 years since my death, my daughter and husband hadn't been happy at all. So I decided I needed to do something for them. After going back, I called the man and asked him to meet me at our old place. Before he could say anything, I hung up the phone. The man didn't think much of it and got on the bus to head home. He remembered how when we used to date, I was always late. But unexpectedly, halfway there, I really did show up at our old meeting spot with exactly the same expression I used to have. Now the man had no choice but to keep our appointment. I dragged him to the mall and took him to the electronics section, where I bought him the latest model smartphone. できた。これでめでたくお友達ね。どこぞのおっさんの連絡先登録してなんて口が裂けても言えないし。
どこぞのおっさんって？
あんたに決まってるでしょ。From then on, I texted him every day to say good morning. おはよう。今日も一日しっかり頑張んなさいよ。The man thought it was really weird. After school, I found my daughter Maya and told her I was her mother. I asked about her work and her dating situation. あなたにママがそのくらい私の時にはちゃんちゃんかりんでたもんだけどね。Then I pinched Maya's cheek, which made her feel really uncomfortable. She told me not to be so familiar with her. That night, I sent another text saying goodnight. When the man saw it, he wanted to text back goodnight too. But after thinking about it, he decided it wasn't appropriate and didn't reply. But the next morning, I showed up at his house again.
困るよ。
会いたかったくせ。I was about to walk into the house, but he said he had friends coming over and told me to leave quickly. When I heard this, I started scolding him instead, telling him he needed to clean up the yard properly to host his friends well, so the house could stay in good condition for years to come. After tidying up the yard, I personally prepared dinner to entertain his friends, showing off my skilled cooking techniques. Seeing this, the man had no choice but to let me help. Just then, Maya came home and saw me in her kitchen. She angrily told me to get out, because that was the place I used to spend time before I died. So I was kicked out. I waited outside until evening, peeking from outside the yard. I heard the man saying he was planning to sell the house and move away. I felt a bit sad hearing this. After the friends left, I went back into the house. This time, the man didn't kick me out. He even offered me a cup of coffee and told me he was going to move away soon to live the same monotonous life somewhere else, just waiting to die, because the person he loved most was no longer there. He had no hope left in life. After hearing this, I sat down next to him, cupped his face in my hands and comforted him. I told him to pull himself together because I was the reincarnation of his wife, so I would always be with him. The man thought I was talking nonsense and kicked me out again. The next day at noon, the man suddenly received received a package. When he opened it, there was a lunchbox inside. He curiously tried one of the lion's head meatballs and immediately teared up from how spicy it was. But he didn't mind at all. Instead, he kept stuffing the meatballs into his mouth like crazy because he knew clearly that this was exactly how I used to cook. In that moment, he finally believed that I really was his wife's reincarnation. Maya also received a package with a birthday cake inside. It had candles representing all the ages from when she turned 10 onwards. This was the first birthday cake she'd received since I died. Only then did she believe that I had really come back. So, she ran to the school and saw me. She was about to call out to me, but her father beat her to it and called out my name first.
本当に高江なのか？
北朝霞駅のホーム。あなたが私にプロポーズした場所。結婚記念日は3月20日。最初にくれたプレゼントはトマトの形のコースター。
初めて食べた君の夜食は眠気も吹っ飛ぶパンチの効いたハバネロミートボール。
We finally recognized each other and were reunited in this way.